Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, if this reading found you, it is a confirmation that you are living in the 5D realm. Okay, you are part of the rare few that are receiving this tarot message today because you are living in the 5D realm, and this is where that message is coming through. Now, this is a collective reading today, so it's for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are showing up here is when your soul is meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is you're meant to hear today. So before I began filming, I went into meditation and I pulled one card. And this is the card that came through for you, was the 5th dimension. So I knew exactly who is meant to receive this message. So your message today is you are ascending. Be gentle and nourish your human form at this time. Exist in a state of love, not fear. So when I was meditating before I even pulled this card, I felt fear lifting off of me. I wasn't in a state of fear, but I felt like this fear lifting off of me. So I felt that before I even started. So it's coming through this card. So once again, you are ascending. You're going to feel the ascension symptoms. Be gentle and nourish your human form at this time. Exist in a state of love and not fear. So you want to stay heart-centered. They want you to speak love, okay? The fear, there's no need to speak fear or react to fear at this time. And you know what? I feel some of you are moving past that. This is how you know that you're in the 5th dimension. Okay, so we have the number 5 here. This is a number that is connected to this dimension, and you're going to see this number around. It's just confirming that you're in fact connected to this message. And we've got some lips here. Your voice is going to have power. Your words are actually going to create a ripple effect. So just be mindful of what it is that you are speaking. And also, it's all about your self-expression. So what I'm also seeing right now is a lock and a key. So there's a lock, there's a key, you hold this. And Spirit wants you to unlock something at this time. What is this for you? I feel you know what this is. It's some sort of an action that you're meant to take around something that's been on your mind recently. And you have called this message in. Some of you have been looking for a message, and maybe you asked Spirit to bring something to you. And this is the reading that showed up. So again, there are a lot of synchronicities that are happening in your life right now. So let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is incredibly powerful energy of action. It's active. It is not passive. So you're meant to be active, in motion, in movement in your life right now. And it's going to feel like you are. Like things are moving along in your life right now. Things are steady, right? This is just a confirmation that you're in alignment with the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So that's your first card coming through. And we also have the Knight of Wands, double knights. 12. 12 is going to be an important number for you. I feel this is a number that you're going to see on a clock. Okay, so there might be some significance to this, and I feel it's going to be an activation point for some of you to take action. Okay, this is a fire that is being igniting, an intention that is being set, and then the action that follows. So that is the Knight of Wands, and we also have the Lover's card. You're definitely in the 5th dimension. Okay, you definitely are there. This is a confirmation you're in alignment with this message today. We have been brought together here in this collective space because we were meant to. You're meant to receive this message. So trust that you're here for a purpose and a reason. You're in alignment with a higher path, a higher version of you. And it's happening now in your life as you are watching this reading. So the Lover's card is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, this energy tends to be in the background. It's there overall. It's just some of us feel it subtly. Others, we feel it intensely, right? Things are falling into place and you are seeing them falling into place. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this tarot reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yes, be still and don't react at this time. They really want you to work on creating stillness, peace, and calm within yourself as you're moving through the experiences you're having. I feel you have been doing this, and it has taken a lot to get to this place. Again, another confirmation that you've moved past old energies and you're now in sync with a higher version of yourself, a more steady, grounded version. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so the double knights is giving me a spirit warrior vibe. So some of you may be living in an experience or have come through an experience where you had to protect yourself or you had to survive in some way. And there has been some armor that you have been wearing. So I feel the armor is off. This is how you know that you're in the fifth dimension, that you don't need to wear that armor anymore. You're in a place of peace and calm. And you've worked really hard to get here. This is what I'm seeing. You put a lot of energy and effort into working with yourself, healing through some of the things that have been weighing on your heart in the background, lingering, and you're here now. Life feels a little bit different for you. You, even inside of yourself, feel different. So if that's you, you can share with me in the comment section below. What is it that has changed within you? I'm getting fear. Some of you have overcome fear recently. What was it that you were afraid of? So in my own life right now, I am terrified of spiders. And it's something that has been showing up in my life this week, is spiders in our house. And I get so scared that I want to vomit. And I don't know how I can get over this, but I have to work on getting over this, because in the summertime, we're in the mountains. We're going to have spiders in this house. I can't be afraid of them, right? So I have to overcome this fear. So I feel some of you are either in the process or have overcome some sort of a recent fear. And maybe you're talking about it. Maybe you're sharing with others, maybe a practice, some sort of technique that you use to get over some sort of a fear that you've had. And we have rainbows and flowers. These are going to be signs for you. I have been asking some of you, if you've seen rainbows, to send me pictures, right? I love to share your pictures on my community page, even the animals with you that are watching these readings, to send those pictures, because I love all the signs that you share with me, everyone. My email's in the description box below. And lipsticks, you might have been buying a lot of lipsticks or wearing more vibrant colors recently. I feel that you're not reacting the same, right? As you see, both of these horses, these knights, are still. They're not reactive. So I feel you have gotten over some of the things that once used to trigger you. They don't trigger you anymore because you're more stable and grounded in your own energy. And there's an opportunity here for you to really see progress, or even shift into a higher timeline than where you are. So this fifth dimension works a bit differently. It's through you that it works. This is what I found. It's how we are showing up in our world. It's how we are reacting to what once was. You know, you have changed, and you know, things that feel off to you, you're not interested in it anymore, and you're more about peace. And time, I feel, has changed because these nights are still. It feels like there's no movement, but there's no rush. So some of you are getting over the feeling of being rushed. You know, that feeling of stress, like you're seeing that these things are starting to fade away. You have no interest in them anymore. You did maybe once, but you're not anymore. So whatever the situation was you were in, it's you that has changed within it. So it has no power over you. And this is where I feel some of you are getting over the fear. That's a big one here. Okay, and I just feel every time I'm looking at this card, Spirit is speaking. So there's communication happening between you and Spirit right now. So your intuition is going to be much more stronger at this time. And I feel that you crave quiet. You crave peace, quiet moments, nature. Maybe you've been feeling like you need to get outside, get into nature, go on a hike. Maybe, you know, sit on a board and go on the water. A lot of different ways here. There's a major connection to the universe. This is actually a message directly to you from the universe, and it was the 5th dimension, right? And speaking of numbers, we have 12, 12, and we have the number 6. So the frequency and the vibration of the number 6 is tied to love. It's your heart center. So they want you to, day by day, this is just a reminder, I feel some of you are already doing this, is stay heart-centered. When you're waking up every single day, stay connected to yourself, your heart, and set an intention that you're going to have a good day. We have 2 black horses. So 2026 is the year of the horse. This video is being put up live on in November. So it doesn't matter when you're showing up, whether it's the day that I release this video or a year later, this message is meant for you now. So some of you are going to experience a lot of ascension symptoms. So make sure that you are in motion and movement, but not rushing, that you're moving one step at a time. They want you to have a plan. Okay, so if you feel that you're not quite feeling the 5th dimension here, I feel you're going to feel it. You're going to know after this reading today. But if you feel you're not, they want you to have some sort of steady flow in your life, to create some sort of schedule, a system, some sort of structure, and follow that. Because this is going to put you in alignment with where you're meant to be. Sometimes when we are in the 5th dimension, we are adjusting to the energy, getting used to it. So sometimes we're in that process of slowly changing things to see what works, right? We're in this space where old things no longer fit. You have outgrown them. They have expired. And now you are embracing the new. There's a lot of new beginnings here as well in the 5th dimension for you. A lot of opportunities. It feels like everything falls into place at once. You know, this is where you feel that Spirit does actually have your back, because you're seeing that back, right? The opportunities, the right things, and that Spirit warrior energy, again, this fire that is burning. And you know that what you desire to experience is yours, so there's no need to rush, no need to fight, no need to resist, no need to control. So I'm getting a releasing of all of this. You've come to this place. So with the Knight of Wands, this is your energy. So the Knight of Pentacles is you taking action by actually creating some sort of routine, some sort of rhythm, some sort of foundation in your life that is solid and connected to you. You're putting these in place. And then the Knight of Wands is you taking action, and the action is what unfolds the reality. So this is you directing your energy. This is where you have a game plan. It's like, okay, this month, we've got a plan to reach some sort of a goal. Or by the end of this year into the next one, you have some sort of idea of how you would like to experience that year. Well, let's put it into action. Let's put a visual around it. So I've been talking around this, about this is vision boards, right? I have a vision board. That's the first thing I do in my own life after I set an intention. And I set an intention by taking the action of lighting a candle. That's me putting my energy into lighting a candle, transferring that vision into that flame, and allowing it to float into the universe. This is me using my energy, directing it. And after I've done that, I have committed to taking an action step. So what I do is create the feeling of it. That's how I work. And you might do this differently. So share with me what your process is in manifesting. So I create a vision board on Canva. That's how I do it, because I put it as a desktop on my computer. And then I have that vision with me all the time. I've updated my vision board so many times, everyone. They work. So try that. And there's tons of videos on how to create a vision board. You can create a real one. I have one of those on a cork board where I have pictures and things off a magazine for the vibe and the energy I'm trying to create. So yeah, you can look online to see how to make one. But this is you actively participating in the co-creation of your desired reality in this fifth dimension, this 5D reality. Okay, so know that you are here. This is why you're here in this reading. This is a synchronicity and there's more to come. And again, the timing that keeps coming through, Spirit is speaking so much to you. Trust that inner knowing. You're going to feel that your inner knowing is much more accurate than logic. Okay, this is what I'm getting here through the Knight of Wands. And you can feel truth, like you can feel the reality of something before it's even spoken. Like you're able to, you have this foresight. There's something here. It's like a gift that has been activated and you're already using this. You're a totally different person here. You know this about yourself, right? So this is your confirmation. Some of you may have asked Spirit for a confirmation about you in the fifth dimension. Maybe you're researching it or whatever it was. This reading is showing up for that purpose, that reason. Okay, so they're encouraging you to set a goal here in this fifth dimension. Things are going to work in a more accelerated, fast-tracked way, like your manifestations and the way things align for you. And it's a different spiritual language that is being spoken. It's more of you tuning out the world and tuning into you and everything that is happening in the background in the silence. The quietude, I feel you crave this. So what I like to do, I've mentioned this a few times on my channel, is I like to watch podcasts and TV shows and movies sometimes with the mute button on. So I'm not listening to what they're saying. I'm just watching their body language and what's going on. I sometimes do this with the world. So I'm able to see past what's actually going on the surface and get beneath, you know, the eye language, the body language, understanding what's not being spoken, because sometimes people say yes, but they really mean no, or they think something different. So you have a connection to this. These are all confirmation that you are in the fifth dimension, my friends. Okay, so yeah, and there's an opportunity to grow something meaningful here in this timeline, in this experience. I feel that some of you are going to align to like-minded peoples. This is where all the alignments, the synchronicities, the connections are happening. Things are coming together for you in a big, big way. And it's because you're not passive here. You are active, right? This is about you immersing yourself in the experience, detaching from the noise, and putting your energy and directing it into the things that matter, into the things that are important, into the things that you wish to experience, because you're going to start to see that you are experiencing them here, right? So timing, I don't know if any of you work from home, or it feels like you don't know what day of the week it is. This is how I'm getting this. Or timing doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. There's almost like something happening here with your biological clock or with the clock itself. And I feel this is more on an energetic level. Some of you might be nocturnal, okay? And spirit animals are coming through, definitely through the horses. The horse is coming in as a spirit animal that is bringing you guidance around being free to explore and adventure out into this fifth dimension to see what it's all about. Right? What have you learned in the 3D world that you can implement here in the 5D that is then going to be amplified? And I don't know, power works different here. And your armor is off. So you may feel a little bit vulnerable here. Don't let that create any kind of fear. Remember, we are overcoming fear, right? You have already overcome it. And reactions, you're not reacting anymore. Again, those old triggers, the things that used to happen, people used to say, that doesn't matter anymore here. And maybe someone recently has come to you and told you that, hey, you're different. I remember when you were like this. Remember when these things happened. I'm getting an old past energy coming in and reminiscing on the past with you. So maybe you had an encounter with somebody where you are discussing the past and it's reminiscing. Maybe there's somebody there that has changed and you can't believe this. Like you're feeling this energy around you, right? There's other people here that have also changed their lives. And you're clearly seeing people that are in the 3D realm and people that are in the 5D realm. You see who's where. Like everything is very clear here. It's so interesting. And I feel you are doing what you're passionate about, or you're creating this experience, like you have full access to it and you're in the midst of doing this. So this feels like when I first started my YouTube channel, when I discovered that it was YouTube that I wanted to go after, that I wanted to create something with, is YouTube. And then tarot, like everything unfolded and I was in that process of it. So this is what this feels like. The Lover's card is everything is coming together. The ingredients for the recipe of your desired reality is in the works, and it is in that process, and you're within that process. Now I'm seeing love. I'm seeing compatible connections. I'm seeing a soul tribe here, a soulmate, twin flame. I'm getting two different energies coming together, working as one. Teamwork makes the dream work. So those of you that have been looking for love, you have aligned to a dimension where you're going to meet someone that isn't like you, but is aligned to you in a way that resonates, that feels good, right? It feels like this is my person. These are my people. I feel more like family with them than I do my actual family, right? And yeah, I'm feeling something different here for you. You're going to have to share with me what is going on in your life right now that is confirming that you are, in fact, in the 5th dimension. You can share with me because I feel some of you already know. There's an old energy that is burning away. So I'm getting someone that may have gone to a high school reunion. This is why I'm getting someone from the past coming in and then you reminiscing with them. So this could have been a past reunion or you meeting up with an old coworker. And as you're discussing stuff with them, you're realizing that there are people there still left behind that are in that old dimension and you've moved way forward and ahead of them. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? Because I'm feeling that feeling within you. And oh my goodness, you are divinely supported and guided at this time. So you're going to feel the presence of your angels around you. This feels like someone's watching you, but there's nobody really there. It doesn't feel scary. It's not fearful because you've overcome the fear here. You've overcome a lot of different things here, right? And it hasn't been easy, but you're here now, right? So know that you are supported by your angels. You're going to feel the presence of your angels around you through the people that you are connecting with, through the energies that you experience that feel safe and comfortable and really good. And you're having a lot of them here. So maybe there is somebody in your life by the name of Angel. Okay, and I'm also getting animals as angels coming through for you as well because they're uplifting your energy anytime you see them. Maybe there's a particular one, right? And the signs outside of you in nature. So some of you are feeling or craving the need to get out in nature or connect with Mother Earth in some way. Like maybe you're wanting to do some work, you know, save the earth in some way, save the animals, save humanity. Like there's this work that is much bigger than you and everything else around you. It's almost like you want to create some sort of presence in the world from what you do. You're in alignment with this, your higher purpose. You're stepping into this now in this 5th dimension, 5D reality. Okay, so there's a lot of abundance here. Miracles are happening at this time, so you're going to have to share with me what those miracles for you are. And I'm hearing someone sharing their story. What is your story? I feel it's a really good story. Share with us in the comment section below. What has really worked out for you and what is confirming to you that you are in fact in the 5th dimension? So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus message for you from the messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. because some of you are craving nature, I'm bringing Mother Nature's message to you today. So let's see what it is that she wants to share. So water, lifeblood. All right, so the element of water, the life force energy is moving through you. We are made up of 75% water, I believe. You can correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong. So water is one of the 4 primary elements. It is so essential that no life would exist without it. It shows up in a multitude of visible and non-visible expressions, from grandmother ocean to the blood in our body. It's required to lubricate joints, support digestion, regulate body temperature, and help your brain function optimally, and excrete waste. For the planet, it plays a complex role in regulating and balancing the ecosystem through its collaboration with other primary elements of earth, air, and fire. Water has also served as a centerpiece of symbolic and religious rituals for humans for thousands of years, cross-culturally, in which it's used to honor the sacred value of life and the spiritual dimension of purification, protection, and healing. It's too often taken for granted until there is a scarcity, at which point it activates the survival instinct that compels all organisms to immediately seek it out. It is truly the lifeblood for the planet and all its physical beings. So the message it has for you today is pause for a few moments and quietly contemplate how your water miraculously courses through your entire body, saturating and nourishing it in so many different ways. Consider how essential it is to all living beings and to Mother Earth herself, circulating naturally throughout the planet. Notice how there's been a lack of that same natural fluidity in both your physical movements and in the trajectory of your life. That's because you're holding in a lot of emotion that has yet to be acknowledged and released. In other words, you're dammed up and constricted as your body cooperates in your efforts to hold back your feelings. You're also noticing how this affected your day-to-day functioning as well. You're carrying out your tasks rather stiffly with a lack of ease. Make it a point to drink water to nourish your body and your soul. It will remind you of the critical importance of this lifeblood, as well as the need to remain emotionally fluid. Before drinking your first glass of water upon awakening, pour a little on the ground as an expression of gratitude to Mother Earth. Move a little slower and more gracefully throughout the day, reminding yourself how water is so pervasive and so vital to your well-being that it deserves to be honored as a sacred gift. Give yourself opportunities to allow the expression of emotions that are behind the attempts to dismiss or disguise them. Let the tears of grief flow so that the tears of joy may flow. So this is a message to you from Mother Earth. This is what she's picking up and reflecting back to you. So the energy of water is incredibly important for you. Remember that it's also about your body water, right? Keeping it in balance and flow, and keeping yourself in a place of peace and calm, and replenishing and nourishing it whenever it's feeling a little bit dry. So we are going to now pull an angel number to seal and close your reading off. So you are going to see this number around, and it's just confirming that you are connected to this message, this reading today. So 3939, trust and release. They want you to trust and release that pressure of emotions. It is time for you to start letting go of baggage now. What no longer serves you does not belong in your life, and embrace the new. There's so much new that is coming into your life. They want you to embrace it. You have now transitioned into the 5th dimension, and things are going to be different here. Now, some of you are going to resonate with the angel on this card. You may have seen someone that resembles this angel. It's a confirmation that you are in the presence of earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful Magic Intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful Magic Intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.